Coming up next, we got Lex. Make some noise.
Hey guys, so this is my homework for my therapist, so please be easy on me. So I'm Lex, like Lexapro, because I like to make people happy. Or if you're a nerd, just like Lex Luthor, except I have hair and I'm not evil. So, by day I'm a barista, which means I deal with a lot of Karens. Now, what is a Karen, you might ask? Urban Dictionary says it is usually a white American middle class woman that is overly demanding and entitled. I prefer my mother's definition, a cunt. So there was this one cunty customer that came in. She was very difficult to work with. She would not sell on her order. And then when it came time for me to get her name, and I asked, she had this apoplectic rage come into her face. Where she just said, "You don't know who I am?" I said, "No, ma'am, I don't know who you are. Who are you?" And she says, "I am the premier mommy blogger from Richmond, Connecticut."
Ew.
And I said, "Ma'am, this is Boston, not Richmond, Connecticut. I have no idea who you are." And she says, "I'm going to blog about this to my 19,567 children." And I said, "There's no way that you have that many kids." And she said, "My followers, duh." I said, "You know what? I'm just gonna put Karen down." And then, wouldn't you know it, she responds back, "So you do know who I am." So, speaking of moms, I am the mom in every friend group I've ever been in. I feel like I was predisposed to that, having 5 sisters. I have the backpack of everything. Band-Aids, tampons, baby wipes, a rape whistle. I also do look perpetually pregnant. With my sisters, every time they've had my nieces and nephews, we've had baby bump photos. I'm carrying this for about 10 years now. Waiting for that one eventual day when I will lose it. We'll see. I also do get winded going up the stairs, not flights, singular. So, you all know of Ancestry.com, right?
Yeah.
How for their commercial it says you might find out that you're related to royalty, some major historical figure, Albert Einstein, whatever. So I bought into that. I was like, yes, I might be related to Italian royalty because my grandfather was an orphan. I spent 10 years sifting through documents, spent money on 10 years of their premium service. Anyone know what I found out? All I'm related to are peasants. I should have seen the writing on the wall when up to like the 7th generation of George Browns. George means farmer, Farmer Brown, of course. All I'm related to is farmers. But you know what the silver lining of that is? Is that at least I know that my dad is my dad and not my uncle. And that my mom is my mom and not my grandmother. And I was raised to always find the silver lining in things because of my late grandmother. Rest her soul. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. So, but on to brighter news. I don't
Please. Why was Grandpa an asshole?
So he was the type of person where my grandmother couldn't be heard in the household. So yeah, and so I kind of feel like my grandmother teaching me how to see the silver lining in things I'm just like, are you teaching me that because, do you want me to like read between the lines of your and grandpa's relationship? There have been pros and cons to that, Pro is just seeing the silver lining of things is like bounce back from traumatic events pretty fast. Con is I tend to also hold on to those traumatic events much longer. For instance, holding on to toxic friends. But yeah, on to brighter news. I don't have cancer. I actually did have a scare. I got a false positive for colon cancer. And initially I took that as my body saying, girl, you haven't had sex in so long. I gotta put something there. And I'm glad I don't have it, but I'm also kind of bummed too because I heard that chemo was slimming. And I thought, for the first time in my life, it could have been sickeningly thin. But, so I'm not on chemo, but I am on Ozempic. And the bright side of that is that I have lost 10 pounds. The not so bright side of that is that I now get nauseous every time I eat a dairy product, which is specific to me because growing up I was gaslit into believing I was lactose intolerant because apparently Sicilians are lactose intolerant. My mom's Sicilian, her entire side are Sicilian, everyone is lactose intolerant. So I had no dairy products, no cheese, no milk. At my birthdays I had the pizzas with no cheese on it. Very sad. And so when I was 30, I found out that I was actually lactose intolerant, thanks to one of those DNA tests. And so I went ham on the dairy and the ice cream and the cheese and the weight gain. And now that I'm on Ozempic, I am effectively lactose intolerant. Womp womp. I believe that's my time.
All right. I think he's out of jail too. No one's in jail yet. You can get out of jail free. You get to leave here tonight. How's everybody feeling? Feeling good out there?